मैंने जीना जीना कैसे जीना, हाँ सीखा मैंने जीना मेरे हमदम, न सीखा तुझे जीना जीना कैसे जीना, न सीखा जीना तेरे बिना हमदम।
Is there Ashton here? Ashton, Prasha? Miss Rini? Miss Rini? Is there Ashton? Is there Ashton and Krisha? Come, come.
Thank you, CIP, for waiting so patiently. In a few short moments, we will be beginning Mr. Alex's farewell ceremony. Again, thank you so much for your patience.
दहलीज पे मेरे दिल के जो रखे है तूने कदम, तेरे नाम पे मेरी जिंदगी लिख दी मेरे हमदम, हंसी का
Hair fall is a tough problem. It takes two to solve. Pantene 3-Minute Miracle Daily Conditioner and Pantene Shampoo work together.
Yo, yo, yo. My name's Uzair. Chorus sucks ass.
Hello. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones you today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. The time that I remember when I never knew no pain. When I believed in forever. And everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day, yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, eh, eh. But everything will be alright. Come on, raise a glass and say, hey. Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything that we've been through. Toast to the ones you today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the tears bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. Do 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 do. Memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember where I've never felt so lost. When I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feels like an ember and it's lighting up the dark. I carry these torches for you that you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, but everything will be alright. Come on, raise your glass and say, hey. Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything that we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. Do 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 do. Memories bring back you. Do 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 do. Memories bring back you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 no. Memories bring back you.
You can play. What's up?
Good morning, students, teachers, and faculty members. We welcome you to Mr. Alex's farewell ceremony. My name is Saman Shah, the head of prefects at CIS Dubai, and it is my pleasure to invite you to today's ceremony. A journey of 15 years that's transformed the school, the people, and the entire atmosphere. Before we begin, a few safety protocols. In the unlikely event of a fire, please do not panic. Use the exit routes in front of you on either side of the auditorium and make your way to the main entrance, which is the designated assembly point. You should not stop to collect your belongings and should proceed directly to the exit route, making your way to the closest assembly point. Furthermore, please ensure that you remain in your seats and sit one seat apart. Always keep your masks on, and social distancing is to be maintained at all times as part of the COVID 19 protocol. Let us finally commence our farewell ceremony. With that, can we have a round of applause for Aisha Siddiqui and Isabel Marianne, the head and deputy head of secondary schools at CIS, and our hosts for today?
Thank you for that introduction and welcome everyone to Mr. Alex's farewell. I was lucky enough to have Mr. Alex through the 14 years I've been here at CIS because coincidentally he joined when I had just entered FS1 and is sadly leaving us as I graduate from year 13. But I first really got to know Mr. Alex in 7th grade when he was assigned as our PE teacher. He quickly established himself as one of the most passionate and supportive teachers I would come to know. He always made sure that no student ever felt left out and encouraged every one of us through lessons where we felt defeated. I was really upset knowing that the next year I wouldn't be having him as my teacher. But little did I know that he would become one of the most inspiring teachers that would shape me into the student I am today. Last year, I was able to work closely with him as head of Interhouse, and it was his dedication and approachability that helped me build my leadership skills. Whether it was always being available to join a Zoom call, even if it meant staying in school till 6 p.m., helping us smoothly implement an action plan, or just saying a reassuring good luck as we entered the dreaded exam halls. His constant positivity and enthusiasm radiated throughout the school, and it's an atmosphere I will truly miss. There aren't enough words to thank you for what you've done for this school, but for helping me, helping the student body, and for your fantastic contribution to making CIS what it is today. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts and would like to wish you all the very best for your future and what it holds. Thank you so, so much, sir.
Much like Isabel, I'm still in shock or haven't quite accepted that you'll be leaving school and this is the last day. I can still remember you being my PE teacher in year one, and that's almost 12 years ago. And it's hard to believe so much time has passed and your support has been constant and unwavering. From addressing our concerns when we when we needed guidance to hearing our ideas for aiming a better Cambridge community. You've been at the forefront of the changes we've made year on, year in, with relations to student care at the core of everything. It's odd to think that in September next year, your joyous good morning, small gate conversations, and corridor encounters will be missing. You've never failed to connect with the other students. It's sad, but it's exciting nonetheless for you, and we sincerely wish you the best for all your future endeavors. CIS will not be the same without you, but I want to thank you for everything you've done, not only for me, but the entire community, from students, teachers, staff. The journey has been magical, but I refuse to say goodbye, because a 17-year-old quoting Peter Pan sounds about right. You should never say goodbye, because saying goodbye means going away, and going away means forgetting. Instead, I'd like to say, on behalf of everyone at Cambridge, until we meet again.
To kickstart this event, I would like to call upon Mario Elmir and Malvika Ramdas for a performance. teach us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe. I pray we'll find your light and hold it in our heart.
Ricordarci
When stars go out each night,
eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera.
let this be our prayer.
Quanta fede c'è
Where shadows fill our day,
Lead us to a place.
guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno dia la mano al suo vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità.
La forza che ci dia
We ask that life be kind,
il desiderio
and
che
watch us from above.
non lo troviamo
We hope each soul will find
torno dentro sé.
another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer.
Just like every child,
Just like every child,
need to find a place. Guide us with your grace.
give us faith so we'll be safe.
E la fede che hai acceso in noi.
Sento che ci
Thank you, Mario and Malvika, for that lovely performance. Now we'd like to welcome on stage Ms. Lorena Franco, the head of secondary school and vice principal at Cambridge International School, to share her wishes to Mr. Alex.
Good morning again. Thank you for taking time out and joining this event. As you all know, that we have gathered here to celebrate the farewell of Mr. Alex. Today being his official last academic year with the same cohort of children, we are not putting him on work, but rather pushed him to spend some quality time with us. Mr. Alex joined CIS in 2007 as a member of the Physical Education Department. He has been an outstanding teacher and has spent hours outside school to provide students various opportunities to train and participate in sporting activities. As the director of sports and then as the head of Year 10, Alex has done full justice in adding great value to the responsibilities he had been entrusted with. I remember those late hours at the old campus together at school preparing for each DSIB inspections. As the deputy head of secondary student services, Alex has proved to be an effective leader, very supportive, and leads by example. He has always maintained a high professional decorum. His team spirit and forward thinking has been instrumental in building strong relationship among the secondary school staff and across the school. As the head of student services, Alex has selflessly devoted an enormous time individually meeting students to counsel and parents to provide one-to-one support and care. I see Mr. Alex, a great shepherd who knows his flock well. Alex has been a pillar of strength for the head of secondary school right from the time he joined CIS. He has always stood by authority to address issues with senior boys, may it be counseling or discipline, and at times is very effective in handling aggressive parents. Alex is selfless and volunteers his services beyond the call of duty. He is held high in the opinion of parents, students, and teachers. I am very thankful to God that I met him and we became friends. Not only has been one of my good friends, but indeed he is a wonderful person. Alex has been a savior to the CIS community. I would describe him as a male version of Florence Nightingale. In all crucial moments, Alex has reached out to the community. He has stood on behalf of school on various occasions with parents as a moral support in hospital from evening to dawn, to even the extent of supporting colleagues with arrangements when they have lost their dear ones. For all those who have known Mr. Alex as a true professional who talks less, works more, and always likes to be punctual and sticks to the deadline, there is a brighter side of him too. Alex is a fun-loving person. He is a superb leader and a perfect family person. As the secondary SLT team, we have spent good and not so many good days together. We have spent sleepless nights during the pandemic when we introduced distance learning. We have celebrated the victory and have also tasted the failure together. While working very close with Alex, Sandhya, Ayat, and I understand the reason which he is leaving us, and thus we cannot urge him to stay back, as we have honestly failed in doing that. But the good part is that he will remain in the same country. So we are not going to spare you, Mr. Alex. I'm sure the whole of secondary will stand by me. We are certainly going to miss you, Alex. We will miss your valuable contribution in getting the job done perfectly and without any delay whatsoever. Indeed, you are a mentor and inspiration to many of us in the workplace. I look around and I begin to imagine who that person will be to fill the void you're creating today. I mean a staff that will always be willing to assist other colleagues in times of difficulties and trials. Someone who is insightful, analytical, and who can work under so much pressure. Your uncommon contributions towards our success at school and the work put together in CIS, achieving the two Optimus Awards, one for well-being and the other for Sandhya, will stay in our hearts and is a testimony of your great work forever. With a grateful heart, I say thank you for making work fun and for all those sweet memories we have shared together in this workplace. May you find your new venture enjoyable and successful. I'm thrilled about what is ahead for you. This is your time. Looking back on all your success and accomplishments, you can certainly be proud of the incredible career you had so far. Thank you, Mr. Alex, for your time. Thank you for your help. Thank you for everything. Wish you good luck and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Ms. Verdina, for your compassionate words. Next up, we have a performance from Mr. Peterson and his talented students, Krisha and Ashton. Let's welcome them with a round of applause.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. When I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day, yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, hey, hey. But everything will be alright. Go on, raise a glass and say, hey. Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything that we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. Memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost. When I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feels like an ember and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you that you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, hey, hey. But everything will be alright. Go on, raise your glass and say, hey. Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything that we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. Do 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 do. Memories bring back you. Do 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 do. Memories bring back you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 no. Memories bring back you.
Thank you, Krisha and Ashton, for that beautiful vocal performance.
It's fine. Oh no. Okay, next we will be hearing a special message, first from Miss Jill. Not working, so we'll move on to Miss Susie's video and we'll just share it with you later. Or fix it. Alright, moving on. We would like to invite Miss Sandhya Menon to give her regards to Mr. Alex as well.
A very good morning to all those who are present here physically and virtually. It is that moment of my life which came as a shock and began to sink in slowly and is now turning into a reality. It is nothing else but this moment of bidding goodbye to Mr. Alex, with whom my journey at CIS as a member of the SLT began together. I still recall the days when we used to discuss about our new position, talk about all that we should be doing, and most importantly, how we should stay united. As individuals, we are very strong in our own opinions and views, but we are ready to listen to each other and come to a conclusion that best suits the need of the hour. I believe we have kept our promises that we took together while we started the new role and ensured that communication was the key to a healthy relationship. Ego never played a prominent role in our journey. As the deputy heads, as we were open to any and every sort of discussion. Your commitment to your role is worth appreciating. The ability to remain calm yet firm, humble yet decisive in your actions. Leadership is about empathy. It's about having the ability to relate and connect with people for the purpose of inspiring and empowering their lives. And we at CIS truly believe you have made a remarkable change in the lives of many over the 15 years. Everything you have done, everything you have ever done, every person you have ever met, every experience you have ever had is a part of who you are today. Memories are timeless treasures of the heart that will be cherished. On a personal note, I think we have learnt about each other very well over these years. I would like to thank you for the support and goodwill you have shown over these years. There have been times in my life when you have stood beside me like an elder brother, a son who was not born to my parents, yet have been there with them during their crucial moments, even when my mom was hospitalized. You have been a strong pillar of support, both personally and professionally. These memories are ones that I will never forget. Looking forward to staying in touch The journey ahead might seem very long and hard, but bear in mind that sooner or later, struggles would become the past and your rewards would become the present. Promise yourself to stress less and smile more. To strengthen the courage to venture to face any obstacles that come your way. May God bless you.
Thank you a lot, Miss Sandhya. That was a really heartfelt speech. Next up, we would like to invite on stage Swastika Praseed for an amazing traditional Indian performance. So please welcome her with a round of applause.
Tajam tattajam takatajam. Tajam tattajam takatajam. Tajam tattajam takatajam. Tatajam tattajam takatajam. Takatajam tattajam takatajam. Takitatajam tattajam takatajam. Tatajam tatajam takatajam. Takatajam tatajam takatajam. Takitatajam tatajam takatajam. Tatajam tatajam tajam 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 tatajam takatajam. Takadiku takatatajam, jam takadiku tajam, jam takatatajam. Takadiku takatatajam, jam takadiku tajam, jam takatatajam. Takajam 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 takadiku takatatajam, jam takadiku tajam, jam takatatajam. Takajam 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 takajam. Jam ding ding dong tarikading takajam. Jam ding ding dong tarikading tarikading takajam. Jam ding ding dong tarikading tarikading takajam takajam takajam. Tajam takajam takajam. Amada kutanaku kinakujam. Gamavamavadava amada kutanaku sari sare. Kinadom kinadom amada kutanaku kinakujam. Gamavadavavadava amada kutanaku sari sare. Kinadom kinadom amada kutanaku kinakujam. Gamavadavavadava amada kutanaku sari sare. Tadigina tom tadigina tom gina baba 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 baba. Tadigina tom tadigina tom tadigina tom tadigina tom baba 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 nina. Tadigina tom tadigina tom tadigina tom tadigina tom tadigina baba baba. Tadigina tom tadigina tom tadigina tom tajam tajam tajam. Tajam tajam takatajam tajam 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 takatajam tajam 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 takatajam tajam tajam தத்ததம் 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 ஆ
Thank you, Swastika, for that wonderful performance. Now we would like to call upon Anushka and Gaurav to take us all on a walk down memory lane, revisiting some special memories highlighting Mr. Alex's career.
Just adjust the mic so I look taller than Nisha. Unlike Uzair, I won't comment on my picture because I don't have one. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Garvik Das. Now I'm here today to tell you about the journey, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Alex. I'm going to be your guide through his extensive career with this school, starting from 2007 to 2016. From there, Anushka will be your guide from 2016 to 2022. Now, where did it all start? Mr. Alex joined the school as a PE instructor and as a deputy head of physical education. Now, as a junior, I had the pleasure of having Mr. Alex be my PE teacher. And as a kid, as always, as any kid, I'd count the hours and days before every PE lesson, as it was my favorite subject. And having Mr. Alex teach us just heightened this experience. And yes, we'd geek out about his muscular calves or his amazing half-court shots. But more importantly, Mr. Alex was approachable. As a teacher, Mr. Alex was kind. He was compassionate, similar to that of a father figure. He would be the one I'd go to if I had any trouble in my schooling days. And I'm sure all the students and teachers felt the same way. Which brings us to the second stage in his journey. From June 2009 to June 2012, Mr. Alex was the associate head of physical education and the physical education coordinator for lower school. During these years, Mr. Alex remained as passionate and kind as ever, but this time, he was the coordinator for PE in the lower school. I remember the days when I was walking around the whole campus, not bunking, just to preface, not bunking, of course. I was going to my PE lessons. Don't worry, but I'll pass by Mr. Alex leading his class of small children, high-fiving them, showing them all the love in the world, and just being all around awesome to them. And although this may have been his job, he went above and beyond to ensure the happiness of his students. And if that doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. Mr. Alex was loving and caring, full stop, to everyone and everyone he met. Which again, brings us to the next part of his journey. Part 3. Mr. Alex became the assistant director of sports and in quick succession became the director of sports for Cambridge International School. After hearing all these stories and experiences that I've shared with you today, would you argue this promotion? Would you argue this decision? No. He's one of the best men I've ever seen. Mr. Alex was amazing, and he will be dearly missed by all of us. But now I would like to invite Anushka Kalshikar onto the stage to narrate the later parts of his career.
Thank you, Gaurav. I truly think that Mr. Alex has left us all in awe with the incredible journey he has had with our PE department and beyond. But little did we know that his wonderful journey entailed a side we had never seen before. In 2017, Mr. Alex's journey took a fruitful turn. He was promoted to be the head of Year 10. And I still remember how the new year started with Mr. Alex going from wearing his athletic attire all the way to formal pants and a shirt. But I think I speak for all of us when I say that it was a delightful surprise. He has always been an extremely good role model, humble and very inspiring, head of year. As we move further, Mr. Alex's journey continues to soar to greater heights. His hardworking and extremely dedicated nature promoted him to the position of deputy head of secondary school. This is an SLT position, And I think he truly did justice to it. I think that although many students would remember the crazy memories of when he would go on round and watch students quickly hide their phones into their pocket, it's something they'll truly miss walking into the new academic year. From 2018 all the way to now, the last 4 years have just gotten better over time. His experience, his guidance, and most importantly, his complete support has truly been something we will cherish forever. All the way from running around before events to staying in school until extreme hours, I think he's one person that has managed to do it wonderfully. Mr. Alex is someone who's definitely an incredible person. We cannot wait for you to flourish into an even better version of yourself, and we wish you all the best for your future. Your 15-year journey has been powerful, and I think we will always look up to you. Thank you, Mr. Alex.
Thank you, Gaurav and Anushka. Up next, we have a vocal performance from Ms. Shali Joseph.
दहलीज पे मेरे दिल की जो रखे है तूने कदम, तेरे नाम पे मेरी जिंदगी लिख दी मेरे हमदम। हाँ सीखा मैंने जीना जीना कैसे जीना, हाँ सीखा मैंने जीना मेरे हमदम। न सीखा कभी जीना जीना कैसे जीना, न सीखा जीना तेरे बिना हमदम। दहलीज पे मेरे दिल की जो रखे है तूने कदम, तेरे नाम पे मेरी जिंदगी लिख दी मेरे हमदम। हाँ सीखा मैंने जीना जीना कैसे जीना, हाँ सीखा मैंने जीना मेरे हमदम। न सीखा कभी जीना जीना कैसे जीना, न सीखा मैंने जीने बिना हमदम। सच्ची सी है ये तारीफें दिल से जो मैंने करी है, सच्ची सी है ये तारीफें दिल से जो मैंने करी है। जो तू मिला तो सजी है दुनिया मेरी हमदम। ओ आसमां मिला ज़मीं को मेरी, आधे आधे पूरे हैं हम। तेरे नाम पे मेरी जिंदगी लिख दी मेरे हमदम। हाँ सीखा मैंने जीना जीना कैसे जीना, हाँ सीखा मैंने जीना मेरे हमदम, ना सीखा कभी जीना जीना कैसे जीना, ना सीखा जीना तेरे बिना हमदम।
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shali. That was nothing short of amazing. Now we would like to call upon Aryan and Rukneet to present a very special Padlet put together for Mr. Alex by Ms. Rini.
So if you see behind me, we actually sent across a Padlet link to all of our leaders. We got over 100 responses, and Rukneet and I have just filtered out a few responses that we thought Mr. Alex should hear before he leaves us. So first one is, thank you so much, Mr. Alex, for being an integral part of the CIS community. Your remarkable hard work and efforts have always paid off in creating a better school environment. CIS will miss having an inspirational, motivating leader like you. Wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. This is from Siona Haldar, a year 8 prefect. Another one is, dear Mr. Alex, it's truly sad to see you leave, although I will not forget that time in which I was in primary and used to be one of the best PE teachers ever. An unforgettable moment is the time when you taught me basketball for just one lesson, giving me small tips and tricks, and unbelievably, I still play till date and is my most enjoyed sport. The CIS community and I will be grateful to you throughout our entire school life, and I can say confidently that CIS wouldn't be the same without you. I wish you all the very best for your future and hope you have an advantageous and prosperous life ahead. That's from Manav Bhatia from year 9. Another one is, thank you, Mr. Alex, for everything you've done for the CIS community. Words cannot truly express how grateful this community is for all that you have done for us. From the start, as an amazing PE teacher to determined leader of secondary, it truly has been a remarkable sight to see how far you've come in these years. I wish you the best of luck with all your future endeavors. That was from Mohammed Farhan, a year 10 prefect.
We have more from Mazen Weil from 7-5. Thank you so much for your great and successful efforts for all these years in our CIS. Thank you for your patience and kindness. Wishing you all the health, happiness, and success in your future. And then next we have from Simone Vincent Fernandez from 7-5 and Sean Vincent Fernandez, former CIS student, saying, wish you the very best in your future endeavors. Thank you for all your cooperation and support during this year. And yes, of course, for my brother Sean during his time with CIS. We will miss you. Best wishes to new beginnings. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aryan and Ripney. That was extremely thoughtful. Now to welcome Anama Kajaran from year 13 to give a performance. So let's welcome her with a round of applause.
Guess who loves you? Naya, na, do I show you? Guess who loves you? Naya, na, do I show you? No, yeah, no. 아직 타임이 아니야. 난 좀 더 가까이 좀 더 가까이 그러다 갑자기 싹 I'ma steal it 맘에 훔쳐 You are gonna love me 결정적일 때이 발이 드러내는 타입 나와 두 눈이 마주쳐도 난 흔들림이 없어 no 널 사랑하는 게 죄라면 But me no who You never know Baby 깔리게 됐던 결국엔 내 거야 내게 take it tonight 이제 finally 택할 시간이야 벌써 어느새 또 밤이 되었습니다 I'm the mafia Ring ding 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 I'm the mafia 어젯밤에도 you don't even know 누구일까 mafia 나이 빨갛도 you don't even know 누구일까 mafia Ay, it's the hot girl coach and BTS.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that. First step right left to my beat. I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is shit. First step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll.
So smooth like the car I ride. Even your best party planner couldn't catch this vibe. Big boss, and I make a hater stay on their job. And I be on these girls' necks like the back of their bobs. Houston's finest in the room with bouncers. Make them all get ratchet in their suits and blouses. I remember writing flows in my room in college. Now I need global entry to the shows I'm rocking. Smooth like cocoa butter, my drip more than a puddle. They know that I'm the way. Take over every summer. They must be giving Stevie if they ever had to wonder. Cause every beat I get on get turned into Hubba Bubba.
Side step right left to my beat.
Yeah.
I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is shit. A side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll.
Thank you, Anamika. That was breathtaking.
Before we watch all the videos, we would like to invite Mr. Alex to give an address to the community.
When I was walking into the auditorium, Ms. Rini Verghese was asking me, are you going to give an inspirational speech? That is always the responsibility of Mr. Lachlan. So it is given to him, so I don't want to take it. I'm here to just express my gratitude to each and every one of you. Good morning, everyone present here. I joined CIS in 2007 when we were at Garud campus. 15 years of teaching, learning, and building a community. It has been a great learning experience, and I thank Almighty God for providing this opportunity. The transition into CIS was made smooth by all my colleagues. The diversity of our school made me feel welcome and at ease. I want to thank a few people in particular for the time I spent here. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Shelton DeCosta. He was the driving force behind my joining and introduced me to CIS. He is an international athlete and an ex-teacher of CIS. His wife, Ms. Switzi, is still with us in primary. I express my sincere gratitude to both of them. Now, Mr. Lachlan. Mr. Lachlan has been a very supportive principal, always helping me reach greater heights. He has struck the perfect balance between being firm and friendly, which is something I admire. It was terrific working with him. and I will always be thankful. I do not have words to express my gratitude to Miss Ludina. She's a remarkable person who I look up to a lot. She has guided me throughout the best way possible. Thank you, Miss. Miss Sandhya, thank you for being a constant support. I had a great time sharing our position. You are indeed a friend who has become family. Thank you to all the SLT members, Miss Ayat, Miss Lindsay, Miss Kirsty, Mr. Phil, and Miss Sabrina. You were an excellent team to work with. Mr. Padmanabhan is someone we can all learn from. He's highly systematic. He keeps the quality of work above everything, never compromising. Miss Susie, your dedication to CIS and GEMS is commendable. In many situations, she was a great help to me. She always gave me a perspective that helped keep the students and staff's well-being at the core. A great team goes a long way. Our school's community come together to provide the best. Thanks to our faculty leaders, heads of years, and their respective teams for being so cooperative and supportive. Ms. Geethanjali and her team have helped me ensure that CIS is an inclusive and nurturing place for all the students. Our support staff is one of the most significant pillars, and they keep our school running in its true sense. They have always been there to help me whenever I needed them. Anything that had to be done, they were there behind the scene, making everything go perfectly seamless. Mr. Uday and his team work day and night to keep our school safe. They have always made my job easier by overlooking our safety. In a school like ours, managing the transport is a huge task. So a big thank you to the STS team and our drivers and conductors who made organizing our transportation daily and for all the events a breeze. Thank you to the admin staff for helping us run the school smoothly and efficiently. Our doctor and nurses always serve us with a smile, maintaining their composure. A special mention to our PE department. Yes, that is a place I joined in the year 2007. That was my first team here at Cambridge. They are really like a family to me. They have always been there for me through thick and thin. As a teacher, the parent support is utmost important. Our parent community at CIS has been so proactive through the years. Last but certainly the most important, my dear students, you are the reason I could keep going through everything with a smile. I want to tell you about an experience in my life. My friend's son had come to Dubai in search of a job. We went to many companies, day in and day out, but he faced rejection after rejection. The day he finally got a job, I asked him to call all those we met and thank them for their time. You must have wondered why I need to call them all and thank them. What I would like you to take away from this is always to respect people and be thankful, even when you feel you haven't gained anything from their company. Another thing I would like you to remember, always to be considerate of others' feelings and never enjoy at the expense of someone's pain. I wish you all the very best. I know that CIS will continue to thrive, and I'm proud to have been a part of this journey. Thank you. I will always keep you, all of you, in my prayers. Thank you, everyone.
We would like to call upon SLT on the stage to give Mr. Alex his farewell gift. Now we'd like to play the 3 videos we missed earlier. Okay, we'll do the vote of thanks first. I'd like to call upon Azair Zahir to give a vote of thanks to Mr. Alex.
I gave clear instructions, Aisha. Anyways. As the ceremonies come to an end, another chapter in your life, Mr. Alex, has officially come to a close. Well, not really. You're still technically contracted until the end of today, but you know what I mean. Honestly speaking, no matter how hard we tried, there was no possible way for us to convey the impact that you had on the CIS community, and especially on us. So instead, let me have this one-on-one conversation with you in hopes that a sliver of your influence is reflected through my words. See, sir, like most of us here, I had initially met you for the first time when you were my PE teacher back in year 7 and 8. That was around 5 years ago. Time sure flies. I still remember when you had to kick us out of the changing rooms because you didn't want to go to maths class after PE. I still remember those half-court shots you used to make in basketball and now everybody used to go, oh. I still remember how you would always join the team that was losing every PE lesson. And whilst you may not remember me from your classes, you can rest assured that myself, as well as the rest of 8-2, will remember you. You're an inspiration, a role model, not just for me and for students, but for the staff and the faculty of CIS. You were there to make sure our shirts were tucked in. You would make rounds around the school after break knowing that we were bunking class. You were even there to tie 800 name tags to the auditorium seats at 8 p.m. along with Miss Sandhya and Miss Trini for graduation. You are living proof that hard work and dedication can take you to so many places. You are proof that passion and devotion are the backbone of success. And you are proof that humility and humbleness are the 2 most important pillars to achieve anything. What you have essentially done is drawn up the blueprint to success at CIS. And all that's left to do is to follow it. Whether it be your massive calves that I will still be jealous of, your constant devotion to fitness, or your continuous drive to better our lives as the head of student services, you have become an integral part of our lives one way or the other. All that's left to say is goodbye, good riddance, and good luck in your future. Until we meet again, and when we do, I will be expecting a student discount. But I can't end this without saying a huge thank you to the SLT themselves, Miss Lindsay, Miss Sandhya, Miss Ardina, Miss Ayad, and Mr. Lachlan. Sir, you know you're loved here. You can see by Miss Sandhya's tear. Mr. Lachlan, you know you're loved here. You can see by Miss Lindsay's tear and the party you guys had. But yeah, we will miss you all a lot. Goodbye. Do the videos. Cue the videos.
Mr. Alex, not a name that I was expecting to be on the Cambridge Leavers list this year. And huge congratulations. What a change. Leaving teaching, going into something that you're equally as passionate about. And I know personally you've invested a lot of time into your car business. So all the best with your new venture. I'm sure that you'll get lots of staff knocking on your door when they need all of their service and registrations doing for their cars. It's going to be a huge loss to Cambridge, obviously. Your passion for the students in not just secondary, throughout the school, is commendable. I know that obviously the role of student services is a huge umbrella and one in which you've done so well over the years. You're so passionate about Cambridge. You were one of the first friendly faces that I saw when I joined, and you're just one of those people that nothing is ever too much. You will always go out of your way to help somebody if it makes their life easier. with the students, you know, all you want is for each and every one of them to succeed. So I wish you all the very best, Alex. I really enjoyed working with you, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Mr.
Hi, Alex. 15 years. Oh my God, has really flown away so fast. I do remember when you used to come as a PE teacher and then the head of PE department, reading the reports of our children determination, and then the trips that we have done with our students abroad. You were really amazing. And the past 3 years working so closely and guiding you and teaching you has just been so good, because not a moment that you have felt that I know it. You always were thirsty to learn. Hats off to you for doing the job that you've done. I wouldn't want it for money of the world. It has been very taxing, and I can see, because many times in counseling I go through the same. I think that this change of career is just needed for you and for your family. So although you'll be missed so much, I wish you all the very best. That I know we will be in touch. So really, thank you so much. Thank you for always seeing me as a big sister and working with me so closely. Wishing you all the best, Alex. Bye.
Hi, Alex. Uh, Hi, Alex. Uh,
With that, we'll be concluding Mr. Alex's farewell ceremony. Thank you so much for 15 years of memories. CIS will never forget you. Thank you so much.